Tom Grossi's in the building.
I do hate the Vikings. Yeah.
The Detroit Lions got Brian Branch. Packers could have Brian Branch.
Mahomes just fires it and intercepted! Pay for the D! Going deep for it, going for it all. Caught! And nobody's there! Run! What happened, Bears? What happened? Who would have thought?
I know. Look at us.
Quick throw!
Oh!
No! Yes! Yes!
Let's make some noise.
He's gotta go finish the story!
Oh my God.
Wait, he caught that? This game is on drugs.
Sorry, Wildflower just must have inhaled too much.
Wide right again? Why would you do this, scriptwriter? Half a freaking frackin' million people. We raised a frickin' frackin' $1 million for charity.
The NFL Fan of the Year is Green Bay Packers fan Tom Grossi.
It's frickin' frackin' time.
Grossi Posse Packers! Nation, welcome to an episode of podcast where you don't have a Packers fan, but it sure does help. I'm your host, Tom. Wow, I turned really red, and it's Friday Night Q&A Grossi! Woo! All right, that was a long one. Oh, man, I was holding that one in. Woo! That was it. 24.78 seconds. Rookie numbers. I really got to get this lung capacity up for when the season starts, because once we start streaming, 15 hours, just nonstop, I gotta get a little crazy. Yeah. Pretty uneventful week. I mean, it just seems whenever we come back for Friday Night Q&A, there are world-changing things that occur, and we just all come back together. Kevin! Thanks for the 5 memberships. I appreciate you. Pretty good form. You're pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, 30-second. We gotta start breaking those 30-second ones again. We gotta do that. That's good. All right, right off the bat, let's just get this out of the way. Coach is not done yet. Coach is not done. Because my flight got canceled last week to go out for the inspection, and I had to do it virtually on the house. I'm flying out this Sunday, so I apologize. I know. Trust me, I know. I've been trying to get out reaction videos. The Patriot one is done, and then the Tua thing happened right while I was recording it. And so because of that, I was like, all right, so I put out the Tua one, and then the Patriot one. I finished that. That's going to come out tomorrow at noon. I already set it to be scheduled for then. And yeah, I'm trying. I'm doing the very best I can, but trying to buy a house halfway across the country and also doing this has proven to be difficult. But I promise, it will happen. It will happen. Good! Done! You've been on an 18-game season. Most players don't like it, and I don't like it either. Injuries will be more likely, and fatigue is real. I don't like it. I didn't like the extra game. I didn't like the extra playoff team until my team benefited for it. Hey, I never said I wasn't a hypocrite. And yeah, that's, unless you're going to do 2 bye weeks, I mean, again, you're going to push it to President's Day, like, for the Super Bowl, and then everyone has off on Monday. Like, there's definitely perks to it, but I don't know. I just don't want to dilute the game, and I agree with you. There's going to be more injuries and blah, blah, blah. Go! With a fire, it's Friday. You know what that means. Yes. Yes. Cheers. I appreciate you, Cal. Okay. Before we get started today, and no, I have not had a chance to go to the P.O. box. It has been a week. It's been a month. A year. It's been a 5 years. It's been a good 5 years. Yeah, no new Jordan Love contract. So here, I want to actually get your opinion on this. I do. Michael Packers front office dragging their feet. I'm not that concerned. Again, by the end of next week, if it's not done, then I'm a little bit more concerned. But I think we're going to be getting some news pretty shortly. Love it, too. Shooting my shot at this girl. Wish me luck, y'all. Hey, shoot or shoot. Let's go. Good luck. Come on now. I did hear about that explosion. I did a Yellowstone National Park. I saw it. I saw that video of it. I was like, damn. Here is my conundrum. Okay. Here's my conundrum. I would really like to see Deadpool and Wolverine. Okay? I really want to go see it. I didn't get a chance to go see Longlegs in the theater. I would really like to see it. I'm trying to avoid getting spoiled. I've gotten spoiled on here for Infinity War. I've gotten spoiled for a ton of different movies that I've wanted to see. Just people in the chat, what have you. Okay. I have concerns though, right? I have concerns. So today, Tua, that info came out of nowhere. Boom. Put that out. Have a nice day. I believe that there is a chance that we're going to get Jordan Love news, if not today, within the next week, definitely, but potentially even tomorrow. Because you have the same agent who represents Tua, who also represents Jordan Love. I would not be surprised if they want to have Tua have his day in the sun, and then it's Jordan Love's turn. I would not be surprised if it breaks tomorrow. Okay? So here's the problem. Because it is opening weekend, of course, everywhere is pretty much frickin' frackin' sold out. So, here are the options. Here are the options that I have right now. Okay? Let's go to this buy tickets part. So today, I could technically... Nope, never mind. Well, that's gone because those tickets just sold. Well, never mind. I don't have a conundrum anymore. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for the help. I appreciate it. Those tickets are gone. 75er! Say worst case scenario gets announced hours before the Thursday opening kickoff. I know from experience. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Kel, if the tour watch contract doesn't get signed, go have fun. That's... You're not wrong. Yeah. Yo, but hold up. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Did you see how quick I got that Tua reaction out? Oh, I was on my game today. I was literally editing the Patriots one. I already had the jersey on because I just finished it. And then that Tua info brought it. I was like, oh, within 25 minutes, that was recorded, edited, posted. Bam! We're in mid-season form. Come on now. Come on now. Eric, 1 at 20! Why on GPS did you bag the Raiders so hard? The Raiders were combined 3-0 against your respective teams. Also love the content. I mean, the Chargers got worse everywhere and still have Chokebird as their QB. I like Justin Herbert. I mean, let me be very clear here. I praised the Raiders defense last year before Perna even wanted to. I'm praising them again. I think Gardner Minshew is going to be fine for that offense. I think there's just still some question marks on that offense, and I don't know how great they're going to be. And just because you kick our team's ass doesn't necessarily going to make the playoffs because you didn't. But that defense will be good. That defense will be fun to watch. Ben, since Tua's getting 53 mil, get Jordan around 55. Yeah, I imagine we're going to get 55. Frankie with a fire. We think of Bo Dallas honoring Bray Wyatt, Uncle Howdy. I love it. I love it. All the way around. All the way around. Browser time. Paying attention to the Olympics. I saw bits and pieces of the opening ceremony, so that was cool. That was cool. I have no time. There is none. Kate Jennifer, he thinks the Raiders fell out of the coconut tree. Also, second round interview for a data science job next week. Hey, crush it. Go get it. Go get that job. Go get that job. I think the Buccaneers are winning the Super Bowl. I don't. I think that definitely a potential playoff spot, but I don't know if I'm on Super Bowl for them yet. I'm not. Twisters, I've heard people say it was good fun. It was a good blockbuster movie. Mike! Thanks. Welcome to the posse. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Oh, exactly, Logan. Yeah, no, he's gonna sign it. I'm not worried about it. I just don't want to miss it. I don't want to go out and watch a movie and then the contract breaks and then people are like, what's going on? We're not getting CeeDee Lamb. I'm sorry. We're not. Yes, Celine Dion say, hell yes. Hell yes. Especially all the stuff she's going through. Hell yes. Let's go. Probably no history lesson today. I just don't have anything prepared. I don't. And we just got one last week. Canadian icon indeed. Oh, wait a minute. So that means, let me just triple check. These tickets are not here. Hold on. Oh, it did, LQ. The skillet cookie has definitely created PTSD, 100%. Because I don't trust going anywhere now without there being, news breaking as soon as I walk into the restaurant. Yeah, they had 2 in the back of the theater at 10:30 tonight. Nope, not anymore. So I might go tomorrow morning, but the problem is, but 1, I gotta wake up early, but 2, what if I miss Jordan Love stuff? I don't want to miss Jordan Love stuff. Maybe it just happens early tomorrow. Maybe it happens early, and then I can record. We'll see. Little fire. Besides Dak and Love, any significant QBs without contract extensions? I mean, Brock Purdy's going to get paid eventually. No, I wouldn't say QBs. No, you're looking at Micah, and then you're looking, of course, CeeDee Lamb. But no, I'm not going to be able to watch SmackDown. I'm not. I'll watch bits and pieces. Bits and pieces. Don't have a lot of movie theaters around it. There's one that's nearby, but it's really bad. Like, it's really bad. You know? It's just, Like, it's not a good theater. The seats are really uncomfortable. It's basically the same price as the theater I like going to, you know? Dark Knight of Fire. What a Raw Monday. Brought a sign with me that said, Drew McIntyre eats corn the long way, and it got taken away from me. Worth it. Got on TV. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, they take signs. They do take signs. It's true, LQ. That's true. Madden Monday, I'm going to try. Again, it depends on if this next one's good, too. Kelsey of Fire. Favorite Alter Bridge song, not named Metalingus or The Other Side. Ooh. They do Blackbird, which is it's a long song. It's like 6 minutes long or something, but that's a really good one. Yeah, Blackbird's really good. Eric Winter didn't get a notification on GPS today. I asked the underdog best ball drafting with Perna, and then I picked for him. DM the players available. Any opinion on the best trolling pick? Take Cortland Sutton from him. Take Cortland Sutton from him. He will be upset. He will be upset. Draft top Wisconsin beers, and can't wait for Love and the Packers get this deal done. Oh, I can't either. Go Pack, go, baby. Top Wisconsin beers? I mean, Moon Man, of course, is always going to be really good. New Glarus, just, they make some good beer. It's that one that I really, really liked. I forget what it's called now. Good God. What is the one? It was like that special one that I had that I couldn't stop talking about for months. That was really, really, really good. Really good. Also, you know, you also got to go with some cherry wheat. At Hinty, come on, you got to go with some cherry wheat. Cherry wheat's fantastic. Strawberry's good, too. Nathan of Fire. Tom, One Love got signed this week. Julian Love safety for the Seahawks. Do you believe in Julian Love? Do you believe in love after love? I saw that, and that was a good signing. Mike with Fire. Tom, glad to be part of the channel. You rock. Can't wait for the season start. Go Chiefs. Let's go. I'm not going to lie. This past week, even though things have been insanely busy and insanely crazy, I started getting excited about football again. Of like, oh man, being able, like, actually making a Packers video this past Monday felt just like so good. And I was like, man, like, I missed this. And I just been like so stressed. I'm really stressed about coach. I'm really stressed about this house that I'm trying to get. I'm stressed about all this work that I got to get done. And I was like, you know what? Just be able to sit down for like a few minutes, talk about football. Like, that was good. I'm worried about a lot of things right now. I'm stressed about a lot of things, but it was nice to get back to it. It was. Go with a fiver. Of all the JG9 dumb decisions, which one do you disagree with the most? For me, it's Bills versus Eagles. I know he does that series, but I gotta be honest with you, I haven't seen enough of them to be I disagree with. So, did he do one on LaFleur kicking the field goal? Because I always disagreed with that. Like, I thought that was the right move. Barely Birthday Tour, we need a beach blonde Tom, just like Joe Burrow. Well, I mean, you already got dirty blondes. You know, don't want to go on too blonde. Tiana Fire! Paris Olympics started today. Do you have a favorite Olympian? Ooh. Ooh! Ooh. Ooh. Favorite Olympian? I'll be honest with you, like, I usually just keep the Olympics on in the background. Yeah, I'm like not like super duper. I'm only into like specific sports when it comes to that. I gotta think on that one. I gotta think on that one. I gotta think. Jonathan, would you rather have Parsons or Lamb? Parsons. Kill! Thanks for membership. I appreciate you. I gotta think of that. Kurt Angle won a golden medal with a broken neck. Go to fire. He did. However, he said the stupidest one was when they invert a timeout or kick a 56-yard field goal and punt it instead. Yeah, I'd say the field goal one. I never really disagreed with that a lot. Never really did. So, Suns, I would say, like, you're looking 6 to 8 wins maybe for around the ceiling, I think. It all depends on Jaden Daniels for the Commanders. So, that's what. Do I hate the Bears? Why would I hate them? We barely even have a rivalry. Pizzle, it's two time, Pizzle! $53 million a year. That's a big guaranteed contract, but it's gonna get done. We're gonna get done. Godspeed, Sons. Godspeed. Gods are fire. People who say your hair is light brown are way off base and completely wrong. Your hair is medium brown. Banned. Blocked. Timed out. Triple Out of Fire, we finally get your new home. Suggestion, music vid as you move in with that 70s theme song, ending with you yelling Wisconsin. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Come on now. Come on. All right, there's only one answer. Jesse Owens. That's a great answer. That is a great answer. John Fire, how much do you think they're going to pay Jordan Love after 2 weeks deal? It's probably be 55. Probably 55, I'd imagine. Around there. Somewhere around there. Giggity with a fiver. Heard that you finally got a house and want to say congrats. Hope the move goes well. Planning my wedding. I'm all aboard the stress train, buddy. Yeah. So I've talked about it again. There is going to be a full video that's going to come out that's kind of explaining everything and all of this stuff. But yeah, this will be the last season in this house. It's going to be from here because I'll be able to have my studio worked on. I'll be able to get some stuff done with the house that I need to have before I can move in. But yeah. This it's gonna get great, but don't worry, there'll be a full announcement, full everything, because, like I said, now that I'm gonna have to pay that mortgage and also rent for a hot minute, now that I'm gonna have to do that, we ain't taking no sponsors, nay. We ain't taking on no ads, nay. However, the most important thing is because now I have a deadline, I have a time limit. We got a few months. We got a few months to try and make it happen. The gold play button. Jay Stewart, Deadpool and Wolverine are amazing. Try to avoid leaks. I've been trying. Michelle Turk, can't wait for SummerSlam next Saturday. There is a very strong likelihood that I will be streaming SummerSlam. So, yes, I am moving to Wisconsin. Yes. Kyler Murray, Dark Horse MVP candidate? Maybe, but it would be. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one yet. That's it. Appreciate you, Trev. Let's go. And it's in Wisconsin, not in Green Bay though. Go with Day Tour. Why didn't you hate the Packers Falcons? Which one? Which one? Which particular one? Opinion on the Patriots season? 4 wins max? No, I don't think so. Because if you watch the Patriots, and as someone who literally just did the Patriots fan reaction, which is coming out tomorrow at noon, that team, especially near the end, like there was a part where in 3 games, they only allowed 26 points total. The problem is they only scored 13, and it was really bad. And one of those weeks, they were shut out. So the defense, I think, is going to remain pretty darn good. I know Bill is gone, but I think that the defense is going to remain pretty good. The offense is where I have concerns. I have concerns about the offensive line. Wide receivers, I still don't think that they did enough. And then, of course, you have a brand new quarterback as well. Even if they throw like Jacoby Brissett in there, I think they're going to win a few games. I think mostly because of their defense. It's just going to depend on the trajectory of their offense. So yeah, 4 games, they could, but I think their defense is better than that. So I think that they're probably going to be around 6 is where I'm at. But if the offense is good and it develops pretty quickly and Drake May is good, if whenever he comes in, or if it's Jacoby taking the reins, I think they'll be all right. Like, you're not expecting a lot from the Patriots this year, but again, if you could figure out if your quarterback's the guy, that's it. Jerome, Batman shows up. Serious note, why can't my team have a promising offseason, and why we have banged up players already? Dude, the injuries already. Football season back. Go a tour, not burning a timeout and punting. Yeah. The timeout one I'd probably be more upset about. Ghost Twitter, for every other winning team in the Super Bowl and Madden, officially retire as a Green Bay Packer. Fans of Green Bay will miss you as a favorite wide receiver. Had a great career. Going out on top. Nicole to Fire. Tom! I was wondering if you watched the Fat Electrician on YouTube yet. He does a lot of unknown history and is hysterical. No, I have not yet. I've heard good things, though. You're not the only person that brought him up. I've heard good things. But I have not even checked out their videos yet. I have not. Sean Fire, preseason pick for MVP and win the Super Bowl. Who'd be your dark horse for both? You got to think CJ is going to be up there, right? I think CJ could potentially be an MVP guy. I mean, they got him more weapons. Like, they should be pretty solid. So I'll say that. Dark horse would be Jordan Love. And then Super Bowl team? Super Bowl team is the Chiefs until until proven otherwise. Dark horse? Dark horse Super Bowl winner. Would the Bengals even be considered? No, I don't think they're considered a dark horse. Let's say a dark horse, the Rams. I'm gonna say Rams. Jay with a tear. Not necessarily worried about Love's contract getting done. I'm annoyed it's taking this long. Seems a pattern now where Green Bay's front office pays too much hardball re-signing top players. Yeah, I gotta be honest. I am not concerned in any way, shape, or form. I'm not. The deal's gonna get done. I truly am not worried about it. I'm streaming the Broncos-Packers preseason game with Perna. I'll see about the first one. I gotta see if it's gonna be on national TV. So I will, Joni, if it is. And then the third one I'm gonna be at. So for when I go to Green Bay, which by the way, yesterday I booked it. I will be interviewing Mark Murphy potentially. Pass. Appreciate you. Thanks for the membership. Potentially for the last time, as he will be leaving in July. I am definitely going to try to get one more. God's been fired. Dark horse Super Bowl winner, the Browns. Their defense is still that good. And Nick Chubb comes back. Definitely could. Hell yeah, Cheesehead. Let's go. Most underrated team in the NFL? Most underrated? But what do you mean by underrated? Like they're good and just no one talks about it, or just no one talks about them? Because like I feel like if they're relatively good, people talk about them. No, I'm not going to go to SummerSlam. I'm going to most likely stream SummerSlam. Let's see. Underrated? Because like there's small market teams that get like no press whatsoever. The Titans are definitely one of those teams that gets little to no press. There's a bunch of AFC South teams that I feel like are ignored for a good amount. Yeah, I can't think of like a good, like maybe the Buccaneers or something, like a South team. Eric would fire. Follow up shop on the 24-25 season if Love is not the QB this year, and do you know his backup if it has happened? Do I fold up? I mean, I'll be very upset. I'll be very, very upset if that happens. It would be bad. Matthew Fire. Tom, I know you said it's during GPS. Again, thank you for signing my poster. August 18th through 21st. We go to the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Hey, Matthew, my pleasure. It's great meeting you again, and hell yeah. Enjoy that Pro Football Hall of Fame. I haven't been there in years. I went there once as a kid. So, what's going on, Coach? Is getting worked on. Like that's the best I got right this second. It's getting worked on. I had hoped that it was going to come out this week, and yeah, life is just punching me in the gonads right now. So unfortunately, haven't. Trust me, there is no one more stressed out and eager to get Coach out than me. Trust me, it will get done. I promise. Ghost winner! Oh no! Boop, boop. Dallas Cowboys are the Super Bowl champion. No, take it back. I don't want to know. Ravens 21, Cowboys 36. Second ring with two different teams. I'm going to Disneyland. Oh, God. We're never going to be free. Great. Dallas Cowboys. The Dallas freaking fracking Cowboys. Ugh. Appreciate you, Ghost. The Cowboys. 49ers. Yeah, I'm going to make a top 10 QB, top 10 wide receiver. Yeah, like right this second. So here's what. Oh, my phone's upstairs. Hold on. I need vitamins. That's true. Oh, I'm not going to Deadpool. Vitamins. Hold on. Also, I gotta grab my phone because we got a schedule to look at. Please hold your calls very important to us. Turn on my AC. It's a little hot in here. See? I had to do that. I had to do that. So the phone. I have no idea what the dates are anymore. Okay. Sunday, flying out to Wisconsin, and then flying back on Sunday. So that's thing. Yeah, meaning then I have to officiate the wedding. I gotta go down to Baltimore for that on the 1st and the 2nd. Getting back on the 3rd. Probably streaming SummerSlam. Then that next week, I'm booked every day. Yeah, this is gonna be a time. It's gonna be a time. It's alright. Just gonna get done. But yeah, a lot going on. Can I give it to you? Got back from Deadpool and Wolverine. I just want to go see the movie. I just want to go see it. I'm glad it's good, though. Eric Way with a $5. If you are for any other teams getting Super Bowl wins for a while, this young Packers team. That's right, baby. That's right, Eric Witt. Let's go. Quit with a $5. We're on a Super Bowl. So as long as I'm not World Series 1, I can't receive that. You can't take that kind of pressure. You take your time. You catch the balls when you want to. 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 Oh, yeah, don't worry. I promise you, the wait for Coach will be worth it. I promise you. Because I have so much stress about it right now. So much stress. I want to get it done. I want it to be done right. I was writing yesterday, and I was like, ooh, I don't like this. I don't like this. So, I promise it's going to happen. I promise. I will not leave this house until it happens. So, and I mean that. I don't care if I have to fly back here and I already moved. I promise it's going to get done. Ishi, you sing Wonderwall by Oasis, just the chorus. Pizzle loves that song. Anyway, here's Wonderwall. I said maybe. I have a feeling that Pizzle doesn't like that song. Pizzle deserves to have a nice day. His quarterback got extended, you know? There you go. Don't stress about Coach. I'm stressed about Coach. I'm very stressed. Wildflower singing. I said maybe. That's it. Not it. Mm-hmm. No, I know. It's gonna be a time. Swan, I'll do my 53-man roster predictions too for the end of August. Yeah, Coach is hanging over my head like a dark cloud, thundering and lightning. It's true. It's true. Yeah, Eric, I heard it was pretty good. I heard it was pretty good. Well, Joe, your thoughts on a Louisiana purchase? Pfft, ripped off those French. Idiots. We're like, oh, we're hosting the Olympics. Yeah, thanks for all the land, guys. Morning, everyone, from the Aussie Grossi Posse. Let's go. Kel, safe travel this weekend and good luck with the house stuff. It's stressful and it'll be so worth it when you're settled in. Yeah, it will. It's gonna be a while, but that's it. Aussie Grossi Posse. Let's go. Aussie. I also have to figure out which one. I also, by the way, because the Patriots one is done, again, it's going to premiere, or it's going to just come out tomorrow at noon. It's going to come out at noon tomorrow. I only have 7 teams left to do. Thank God. Thank God. Rachel! I don't care what team these people like that you're officiating the wedding for, but please, for the love of God, please do the ceremony as Lenny. It's in Baltimore. I don't think Ravens fans would appreciate that. Yeah, you break the tape measure. Always gotta break the tape measure. Oh, you gotta do that. Always gotta do that. Yeah, Bill, I hear you. If I could have a dinner with a Packer player other than Jordan Love, who would it be? Jair Alexander. Come on. Dan with a fire. Congrats on the house. See Dan Campbell at the Dan Campbell-sized podium? Yes, I did. That was a very large podium. That was a very, 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 very large podium. Dodger! With 20 Olympic watch party here in Myrtle Beach. Mind that flag football being an Olympic sport in 2028? Yes, it will. And America will dominate. Dominate! Appreciate you. Hope you're doing well, Dodger. Yeah, I want to see Deadpool. I would really like to. Nathan, to her favorite Alice in Chains song? Oh, that's tough. Hold on, let me look real quick. There's a few that are in my mind that I'm like, eh. And then there's some that are like super popular. Then I was like, I don't know. I feel like that's a cop-out. Let's do this. Yeah. Oh my God. They make such good music too. All right. Man in the Box is great, but I feel like that's I really like Rooster. Rooster's really good. Them Bones, if I'm not mistaken, I think that was on... Was that on Madden, I think, right? I'm pretty sure that was on, like, Madden, like, 04, 07 or something. Them Bones is great. That is... Down the Hole's great, too. Heaven Besides You, great. I Stay Away. I Stay Away! Oh, God, it's so good. Madden 11. Thank you, Pizzle. Thank you, Pizzle. Them Bones I just listened to a lot because I played Madden. Mason Fire, so about for Packers Family Night. Hey, next Saturday, baby. I know. During SummerSlam. I know. Monk with a fire. Did you see the opening of Paris Olympics? It was incredible the best way. I never expected something like that to ever happen ever. Yeah, it was wild. They had like so much going on too. Also see LeBron. It was like the crossing of the Delaware. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Come on. God's fire. You got a dinner with 5 people, dead or alive, other than a relative. Who would it be and why would the Iron Sheik be one of them? The Iron Sheik and Hulk Hogan, just so the Iron Sheik could rip apart Hulk Hogan. All right, let's see. 5 people, dead or alive. Robin Williams. Jim Carrey. Oh, I'm just gonna have the greatest dinner ever. Hold on. Jim Carrey, Robin Williams. Ooh. Hold on. Now I'm gonna do some deep cuts in here. Let's go with James Baldwin. That's right. We're gonna go some deep cuts here. I'm trying to also think of the dynamics. So then after James Baldwin, I'm gonna throw in. Hold on. No. I'm gonna throw Van Gogh in there. Just so I can recreate that Doctor Who episode where everyone's like, "No, bro, you're a really good painter." And Nietzsche. Let's get controversial. Let's go. Teddy Roosevelt would be dope. There you go. Sports Scar! Screw, excuse me. I can't wait for the preseason to begin with the Hall of Fame game between the Bears and Texans. That's right. Less than a week away. Come on now. Bill at a 20. Popcorn and red vines for the movie are on me, Tom. Hope you enjoy the movie. Last one I went to is the new Top Gun, but I might go out for this one. Yeah, like this one, there's not a ton that are gonna like, hey, I want to go out to theaters to see it. This is one of them, you know? Rick with a hundo! Boop, boop. Say it. Hundo for the house fund. Tua is gonna make Purdy rather expensive next year. Hopefully love contract is gonna make it worse. Bang, bang, Niner game! Oh, it will. It will. Listen, play Brock Purdy, all the money. All the money. All of it. So you can stop being so good. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Please. I said please, so you have to do it. You have to do it now. Appreciate you, Rick. Appreciate you. Would Van Gogh be a downer? Yeah, it'd be fun. Fun. I mean, I could, if we want to just go like the historical route, I think that'd be so much fun. Michael, Who episode's a tearjerker, though. It's true. I don't really even watch Doctor Who, but I've seen that. Nope, gonna keep eating the playoffs. Thanks. Thank you so much. Yeah, is it the Last Dance one? Last Dance. 49ers, finally don't be good. Last Dance. Please go away. Please just stop. Please stop hurting me. Please just stop. Imagine the language barrier. Oh, yeah. That'd be something. If I was going like pure history, yeah, I would just get like a bunch of different philosophers in the room and have them argue with each other, and I just sit back and I just watch. The Santa Clara hippies. Indeed. I want to beat them in the Super Bowl again. No, Rachel! Okay. The Patriots' reign of dominance was so long, right? because like they won a bunch and they stopped for a bit and they won a bunch again and they won a little bit extra and stupid Rams Super Bowl. I feel like because social media wasn't what social media is today, if the Chiefs win the Super Bowl again for a third time in a row, I mean, I know they're already kind of hated, but man, you thought they were hated now? Woo! Hey, turn up that heat. Ghost gifted 50 memberships! Boop! Wow! Holy God. All right, hold on. All right, well, that just means I gotta link the Discord over there. Just there. Right, we gotta do that. Got that. You crazy. Yeah, join the Discord. Join the Discord. Hi, Discord. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. This. Copy link. All right, I'll post it. Go to the community tab in a moment. I'll show it in a second. Hold on one second. Go to community. Let's see. All right, let's make this for channel members. And this is Discord link. Appreciate you, Ghost. Thank you. That's so very kind of you. Join the Discord if you feel so inclined. There you go. Also, if your membership expires, you get to stay because I don't. That's fine. It's fine. Appreciate you, Ghost. That's crazy. Look at it. We're still getting new members. Gods with Terramine would be George Carlin, Rasputin, Junior Seau, Chris Farley, and Genghis Khan. That'd be a wonderfully chaotic dinner. Genghis Khan's just gonna kill everyone and just be like, I don't know who any of you are, but I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you now. You're legally required to stay when the membership expires. There you go. FLG with Tanner, Rob Williams, Jim Carrey, Eddie Murphy, all dressed as Teddy Roosevelt, then Teddy invited as the guest of honor. I like that answer. I like that answer a lot. Hey, Janine! Guess who's gonna be teaching civics to sped high school kids this school year? More fun than any human being should be allowed to have. Oh, yeah. During an election year, too? Oh, yeah. We're cooking. I did twice. We're cooking. All right, real quick. I'm just gonna turn on my AC. It's a little humid in here. A little hot. We're getting a little sweaty. Gonna close the window because we don't live in a barn. You don't let the cold air out because that would be a waste of money. I'm pretty sure my dad's head would explode even from his house. That's it. All right, close those windows. Get nice and cool in here. Let's rock. Also, it's an empty glass. But apple and a fiber. Can I ask why everyone's thinking AOC is going to suck this year? When it's a 4th round pick, yeah, better rookie season than Josh Allen. I think it's just... I think that there's going to be a... I haven't seen enough. I think that's going to be it. Also, the Raiders were grossly underreported on last year because they weren't a great football team. I mean, the Antonio Pierce thing was kind of like the biggest story that they had, besides, of course, firing Josh McDaniels. So I think they just need to see more of him. So yeah, it's going to be underreported until he comes out and plays really, really well. So Sam, I think so too. I think they're gonna have a good season. I do. I know Adam Rank. So they're gonna have like 9 wins. In fact, I don't know. Wyoming. I don't know if they're gonna get one. I mean, again, when the league eventually expands, but I don't know. Plus, it'll be great to learn behind Gardner Minshew. Of course. All right. I saw it on Instagram. I think he's going team by team. Ladies and gentlemen, since now I can't go see Deadpool tonight, it's time to rouse. Brandon Turry, yo! Brandon! A few more weeks. Packers, Eagles. Let's go. Raiders have fired McClown sooner. He could have made the playoffs. Maybe. Gods of fire. Joke's on you. Rasputin can't be killed. He's still alive today and living under an assumed identity in Liechtenstein. Hey. Moisturizer. Kevin. 36 months, baby. Rachel! With the fire. Holly and I. Holly on, let's go. We're going back to Chiefs training camp on the 5th. Now looking forward to melting in the heat. Got to get a Kelsey autograph, though. Is he signing? That's awesome if he's actually signing. That's pretty dope. Yeah, I tell that to everybody if you go to training camp. I can only speak for the Packers, but yeah, you need to put on sunscreen. Sunscreen needs to apply because you're cooking out there. Great, I can't wait to give Allagash White a try while I visit Vermont next week. Yes. And again, Not sponsored. They just make good beer. You signed when I was there on Monday? Hell yeah. Wait a minute. So you didn't run up to him, Rachel, and be like, bro! You know what you gotta do? Rachel, you know you have to. You gotta make him cookies. Yo, Matt, I do turn into... Whenever I go to Green Bay, Wisconsin, I get burnt in the sun. I didn't get a chance to go to the P.O. Box, Gailey. I didn't. It was too much of a hectic week. Too much. Bro. I've already met him, so now you meet him again. Gotta give him cookies, though. Oh, God, no. Oh, okay. That's all right. We're fine. False alarm. Thought I was gonna explode. We're fine. Bad fire. AOC went 12-7 TDs to interception. Didn't throw an interception on his final 4 games only. Threw multiple interceptions and had only 4 fumbles. Yeah, I mean, because that's not, like, good. Like, 12 touchdowns and 7 the guy didn't play a lot, right? So I'm telling you why. I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just telling you why it's not going to get covered at all. Because you also don't know if he's your starting quarterback at all, because it's probably going to be Gardner Minshew. So he needs to go out there and, like, play really well, and then people will start talking about him. But he's not going to be on a lot of people's radars. He's going to be on the Raiders' radar, but, you know, I think it's going to take some time, especially if he's not going to be the starter. So that's the answer. That's the answer. So, Eli! Appreciate you. What if I get him to sign a cookie? And then you put it, like, what is it, in, like, the epoxy stuff? Now we're cooking. We're cooking. It's true, KJ. That's true. Chloe, Tom, don't tell my boss I'm watching this on the Panera computer. Wait, I'm the boss. Got him. Little bit of fire. Serious Grossi training camp visit will probably be more crazy after fan of the year and the international tour. It might be. It could be. It'll be fun, though. I actually was talking about this today. Like, I'm so excited to go back to Green Bay. I miss it, especially with training camp start, and it's all over my feed. My friends are there. Like, I cannot wait to go back. So, a few more weeks. And we're there. Hey, appreciate you, Andrew. Appreciate you. No, Longhorn. We don't like that. Ghost with a $500 membership this year and $250 altogether. You're freaking fracking welcome, my man. Hey, Ghost, I appreciate you growing that Grossi posse. Thank you, and thank you. Yeah, brand new members. And over the community tab, the first link for members, it should be to the Discord. So, welcome. 49ers Warrior, you think the 49ers can win a Super Bowl this year? Sure, they could. Can they beat the Chiefs? That's going to be the question. Can they? Am I prepared for the Wisconsin winters? Yes, I am. So, Joyce Pro Wrestling, the best it's been for a while. I think pro wrestling has been really mainstream. The most mainstream it's been in a while, I would say. Best, I think the variety is pretty incredible right now. I'm trying to think, because, like, when AEW was at, like, its peak, like, when they were, like, packing, like, CM Punk came back, all that, I'm trying to think of, like, WWE, like, they were good, like, they were solid. I mean, again, I love AEW, I love WWE, like, watching a little TNA, I actually was just watching New Japan, some old matches for this week, like, late at night when I was done, so, yeah, could be. Blood and Guts, I thought was good. I thought the ending was lame. I personally didn't like the ending. It was kind of lame. God, did you watch any Olympic opening ceremony? I saw just a bunch of clips. Yeah, I've been working all day. So, yeah. Moving to Wisconsin. Well, I'm getting the house, hopefully, in less than a month. And then going to get some work done on it. So people are going to be staying there. And then moving out after the season. And that's it. So, it was good. I just didn't like the ending. Though that chair shot had to be gimmicked, right? Because he brought it in, it was labeled too. It was labeled scapegoat, right? So I'm thinking it was a gimmicked chair. But yeah, holy crap, man. Holy crap. Did I see the Chargers release it? That's the thing. Would I react to a sport I'd never seen before? Sure. It just depends on the type of video that I'm doing, though. Because I want to make sure it's accurate, right? It's entertaining, of course, but, like, the number one thing for me is its accuracy. I don't want to sit here as a fan and say something that's not accurate for at least a good chunk of fans. So, cheers. Appreciate y'all. Thank you. Stream all in, that'd be dope. What date is that again? That's the 25th? I think that's when I'm coming back from Green Bay, if I'm not mistaken. 25th. Yes. It is when I come back from Green Bay. Okay. I get back at noon. What time does it start? RBT, what's going on, buddy? How you doing? What happened to Fire Tom? You and Burr were talking about which QB was going to bang a couch. Surely top answer had to be Watson, not Wilson. That's fair. That is fair. RBT, we excited about Madden this year? I feel like especially because of college football, people are like, we don't care. You know, they just don't care. Also, cheers. Yeah, my favorite chat on planet Earth. This community's fan-freaking-tastic, buddy. That's it. All right. I go to Green Bay every year for training camp. Got a line out there. You know Rhea Ripley's playable on COD now? Yes, I do. Mm-hmm. Of course the chat's the best. Come on now. It's so good. Watch other Madden channels? Not really. Again, Perna and I talk about this all the time. They're like, Perna and I barely watch each other's content because like we're just making our own. Winter, going back to school at age 43. Need a change. I start Monday. Nervous, excited. Let's go, Winter. Let's go. Yo, it is nervous. Nervous for what? It is never too late to learn, baby. Let's go. Congratulations. That's freaking fracking awesome. New educational journey. Let's get it. Come on now. RBT, I don't think anyone has. I don't think anyone has. You know? I don't know. It's just, can't say I'm too excited for the new Madden. Also, Madden I didn't buy last year because one, I didn't have any time to play it, but two, I was just like, this doesn't seem good at all. So, Logan Paul, I'm assuming he's gonna be losing his belt at SummerSlam. Can I tell you, this is gonna sound really bad. So there was a part of me that was going to attempt to go to SummerSlam because I'm officiating this wedding in Baltimore. So rehearsal dinner's on Thursday. I got to be at Friday, obviously the ceremony and the reception. And so on Saturday, I was going to leave and I was going to go to Cleveland from Baltimore and then just go to SummerSlam. And I was looking at tickets, and I haven't looked in a while. I'm sure tickets are insanely expensive. They were insanely expensive when I was looking, right? Volunteer, I'll play COD when they have the wildflower skin. Hell yeah. That's what the people really want. Nick, Terrace, I'll be getting your house in Wisconsin. Also, my favorite AIC song, right? Was Rain When I Die or Right Turn. Oh, Chris Cornell. Let's go. I like that. That's a good pick. Chris Cornell. One of the greatest singers of all time. Eric Dirk, cheers, top favorite MLS team. You have one? I don't really have one. I like soccer. That's it. You know? I like that. Well, let's see. SummerSlam tickets. It's Cleveland Browns Stadium. Right? Let's see what like third row tickets are. Are they still crazy? Oh, wow. All right. So, yes, they are still crazy, but I am not lying. When I looked before, like when they first went on sale, pre-sale, they were like $8,500 a ticket. Then they were $4,000. Now they're down to $2,000. Interesting. I'm still not going because that's too much money. But I like had this plan that I was going to potentially do this. And then the main event was Solo and Cody. And I know that Roman's going to return, but I just cannot will myself to go and see a main event that's Solo and Cody because I truly do not care about that match in any way, shape, or form. I'm so sorry. Okay, but want to talk about this last week. The Arena Football League started with 16 teams, only 8 finished. The championship was playing in a mall. Perhaps the winner's got a Cinnabon on the way out. Hey, that mall's like an hour and a half away from my house. True story. I know a bunch of teams did not make it to the end of the year. At least I did. Well, at least I'm in the process of. Brian Fire, don't know why I have ESPN alerts for football. I just need my YouTube alert for Tom Grossi. Darn it, damn, did two ever get paid though? Yes, he did. Oh, I broke the news for some people today. I was quick. No, I can't do it. So, Ben, I was gonna go to SummerSlam with Wes, and I was like, hey, buddy. Not yet, Bacon. I know. We're still working on it. But it's family night, so you can't miss it. Exactly. Yeah, exactly, Gino. Just stay home and work. That's fine. So I'm 90% sure I'm gonna wind up streaming it. Ben, if I'm Madden 25 to that fan of the year, Tom Grossi in this, we should riot. I saw the Madden trailer, not like the video, like the actual trailer where they do the player renderings at the combine because they were like calling players in to do so, and I was like, I should just walk in there. Oh yeah, don't worry. Division predictions, top 10s. I just have to get this done. I have to get this done. The last good Madden? Oh boy. It's been a while. It's been a while. It's been a while. It's been a while. Just saying. Yeah, I have 7 left of these to do. I got the Rams, right? Because, like, this is all my notebook is. And again, I'm at this point where I'm like, I don't want to keep doing these, right? That, like, just with the time of year, it's the end of July. I was like, I really don't want to be looking back from a year and a half. And not a ton of people watch them now because, like, it's a year and a half removed, right? So I'm going to get them done. It's killer. So I'm really glad that I got to do, like, some skits this week, talk about some football, because doing these every day was just slowly killing me. And I was like, okay, I need to space that out a little bit. Oh, yeah. It's all going to be, like, next week because I have 7 left. So the Patriots one's going to come out tomorrow, so then it's 7 left. So Patriots tomorrow at noon. It's already scheduled to be released. The only reason it didn't come out today is because the Tua thing came out. So I got the Rams. I got the Steelers. I got the Broncos, so I'm going to get some help from Perna on that. I got the Cardinals. Got the Titans. Got the Saints. And got the Vikings. I'll tell you now. The Vikings are going to be last. Yeah, what if I Perna created you in CFB with actual dirty blonde hair? Perna's not right about a lot of things when it comes to power rankings, but at least he's right about this. I don't know. Yeah, Finn. Exactly. Yeah, the writing has begun. Do you think Tua's getting overpaid? No, I think he's getting paid right in line where the market is. I think he is. How did I plan the fan reactions today? I just working on the Patriots one, and then it's all those fan reactions. Okay, when somebody gets signed or traded, those are all improv. Yeah, that's just me keeping a pulse or knowing the pulse of all the different fan bases. So that means I just need to read and watch a lot of football. So, will Blood Demon make an appearance in the Steelers reaction video this time? I've thought about that. So, we'll see, Bacon. I'm going to try. I'm gonna try. Again, I have a list of things I need to do, both personally and professionally. I'm also going to... This guy's going to get swapped out. I have to. So I'm going to have to see how long that's going to take because it didn't work the last time I tried last year for a hot second. Ben's, what's going on? So yeah, I'm going to... that guy's going to get... I think I get... because I need it for the new season because I can't... this is going a little bit slower now. Yeah, I'm trying to go in. Lions with Day 5 will do another this season song. I'm going to try. I know I didn't do one last year. I'm going to try. So I know you potentially saw, and I didn't even put the wind guard on them, but what's going on, Chris? But the new mics that I used yesterday, they sound pretty good. Yeah, exactly, Winter. This is George with Fire. Next off-season, may try wrestling content. Enjoy to hear your backstory on Liking Pro Wrestling. Mania video is awesome. I appreciate you. Yeah, I definitely want to. I've been dipping my toe a little bit more into that. I'm going to stream SummerSlam. Yeah, I definitely want to. Little what they fire. How much longer the QB market increase? Feels like new contract is new highest record. How long can it go? As long as the salary cap keeps going up. Because when the NFL is bragging that they're going to make billions and billions and billions of dollars, players are going to want to get paid that. Funky! How long has that machine been sitting back there? It has to be years now. Oh, yeah, it's years. It has to be at least 3. Right? At least? Right? At least? It's a great computer. I love it. Chris, welcome to the posse. The thing is just the motherboard is really old. So, Mike, on the way from Philly to Cleveland, casual 7-hour drive, seeing Cleveland and Philly baseball. Want to go to SummerSlam, but cheapest tickets $200 for taxes, fees. I'm too poor. Dude, it's insane. I just saw it was $70. I didn't see it with fees though, but yeah, ticket prices to anything are wild. They're wild. But, I mean, Tim Grossi has blonde hair. Tom Grossi has light brown hair. Blasphemy. Blasphemy. Blasphemy! Also, I talk about this with the mods. So on that website that I was like, that like for the auction stuff that comes up every day. Oh, do you want to see something effing crazy? Hold on. Anyway, I was gonna bid on this Captain America shield that had 27 signatures, including like everyone in the MCU and Stan Lee. And it was going for a few $100 when I bid on it, and it sold for like $50,000. So I didn't get that. But I'm going to show you something that I saw today. I'm not going to be able to get it. I'm going to tell you straight up right now, because there's no shot. Okay? Hold on. So, this website is really cool. But as I've said numerous times, this website's basically for, like, really rich people, and I just try to get auctions for a good price that they forget to bid on. But there's crap on this site that's literally from the Titanic. Not the movie too, but, like, from the actual Titanic. But I might actually, like, talk to somebody, because if I could afford this, I would donate this to the Packers. God's fire. Don't care about Solo versus Cody. I'll watch anything Jacob Fatu. True story. True story. All right. So what I'm about to show you, I didn't think I would ever see in my life, let alone have it be sold. So, Mike Witter was looking at Ticketmaster. I was also looking for SummerSlam tickets. We're officially on sale in Brown season. Got early access since... Oh, you got early access? Were they cheaper? Because, like, I saw a pre-sale. They were expensive. Okay. So, if you're a Packers fan, this is... Appreciate you, Ross. This is, like, the holy grail. This is not a replica. This is not a copy. This is not a... It is one of one original. What this is the actual membership certificate from 1923 that the NFL gave to the Packers saying, you're a team. The Packers themselves have a replica of this in their Hall of Fame. That's insane. So, this is literally the piece of paper that signifies that the Packers are a football team in the National Football League. Like, this, but I hate to quote Indiana Jones, this belongs in a museum. So do you. Traded Fire, U.S. History Buff. How much do you think modern American events have influenced the NFL? Gulf War, Civil Rights, BLM. By the way, how you doing? I'm doing pretty well today. A good amount. A good amount. I think you can see definitely, like, even with BLM and kind of the shift that the NFL went from, like, oh man, like, we're going to have rules and policies that you can't kneel to, like, here's where we're putting the end zone. So I think a good amount. I think a good amount. And sports and history are always fun. So this is that. So this is why I cannot afford this. So currently it's going for $19,500. It has an estimated bid of 50 grand. And just to, like, again, show you this here. I'll zoom in here. Okay. So it even mentions Cliff Christie here. So this was 1921, 1923. So he owned it until 39. Right? And it's literally the piece. So you've seen it for the Baltimore Colts, Dallas Cowboys, signed that to the Commissioners. But this is literally the one. This is the one piece of paper that exists on the planet that says the Green Bay Packers are a team. And I'm not going to lie. Like, I even thought of, like, how are the Packers not buying this, writing it off, and throwing it in their Museum Hall of Fame? Because I'm not going to lie, I want to buy this. I cannot afford to buy this, especially when trying to buy a house. I cannot afford to buy this, but I want to buy this just so I can donate this to the Packers so more people can see it. Because, like, that's incredible. It's literally incredible. But I mean, there's dinosaur bones, like, they're, like, actual, like, real full dinosaur. That's what I'm saying. There's so much of this stuff that belongs in a museum, and I'm just like, what the hell, man? Mike and Fire Chiefs ticket was $200 for taxes and fees and pre-sale. I don't know if it's gone down since then. I would imagine with the card, I feel like they'd rise. No, they're dropping a little bit. They are dropping a little bit. Maybe the Packers don't know. I'll let them know. But it, like, that's, for me, I was like, holy God, like, that's history. That's history, you know? So, Rio de Tour smiles and Nicolas Cage. Exactly. I call up Wes. I actually probably could. I don't know. I don't think they do anything. But man, like, it's literally, you could argue, the most important piece of paper in Packers history. Like, if you're not a Packers fan, I get it, sure, whatever, but like, this is, that's the team, man. Like, that's literally the team. All right, you know what? I'm gonna text Wes. I'm gonna take a picture of this. Hold on. Read it to her. Love should buy and trade for a contract. It's true. It's true. I'll send it to Wes. The team should definitely own that. They should definitely own that. Yeah. I agree. Oh yeah, Trick, that's what that site is like crazy for. Like, I've gotten like some signed stuff that people just don't bid on. And I was like, okay, like that's cool. But like, there's so many things that I was like, this should be in a museum. Like, they had, I think it was like the first printing, like in the paper of like the Declaration of Independence. Like, obviously not like the document, but it was like the first edition after that. I was like, what the hell? Like, that was going for hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars. Like, it's wild. It's wild. So it's Heritage Auction. Yeah, they're not sponsored or anything, but I use them every now and then. Like, I can get some stuff. But yeah, their fees went up a lot. So I was like, FLG to fire. So the Bears outbid them on it and post a picture saying they own the Packers. Don't. I will not have this turned against me. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Yeah, it needs to be in the museum. Yes, exactly. That's the website sold the door that Rose was on for the Titanic. It sold the manuscript, like the manifest, excuse me, of the actual Titanic. So if you shred it, do they cease to exist? No. Well, you could say goodbye to your free playoff wins then. So, ha. I'll use it as TP. Yeah. So, for example, LQ, I was saying this to the mods. Hold on, let me see. I don't know if it's still gonna be there. Oh, it is. Hold on. If I imagine I have more praise value, you could be on Antiques Roadshow. True. Mike Couture just checked 109 after tax and fees. Hey, it's better than 200. This sold today. So, this is the actual model from the movie. Okay? So, I'm gonna show this. So, this is the Y-Wing. Like, from Star Wars, it's the actual model used in the movie, 100%. Right? So, the opening bid, just to make a bid on it, was $300,000. And nobody bid on it. Right? This particular lot, this stuff was going up for live auction. Right? So, it went up for live auction, and I think it was one of the first items today. And I was like, oh, I guess no one's going to bid on it because $300,000 is way too much money. It sold for over $1.5 million. Yup. Could you imagine having $1.5 million that you could just... And by the way, I think it sold for like 1.25, and the extra like $300,000 is just in fees. God's fires the Packers going for that much. Maybe I can find the Chargers quote for $350. $350. Browns fan, welcome to the posse. I appreciate you, dude. It's crazy. It's freaking crazy. Oh yeah, they had. So this was real. This was real. Hold on. Brian Fire, my friend's birthday was on the 12th. Started birthday month debate a while ago. He loved the shout out too. Hey, let's go. Hope you had a great birthday. This also went up for auction too. This was like the actual outfit from Return of the Jedi that Leia wore. And I saw this and I was like, oh, someone is going to buy that and spend a lot of money on that. So I was like, yep, there's gonna be someone who's gonna look at that and go, yep, I'm gonna spend a lot of money on that. This sold for $175,000. So that one sold for $175,000. So there you go. Just making it. Yep. Yep. There you go. So there's that. I'm trying to find another one. There's this DuckTales painting that sold for, I don't know why. This sold for $312,000 today. I don't even know what this is. Alright, something to quack about. Single most desirable Uncle Scrooge painting ever done by the character's creator. Alright. Well, yeah. So, that sold for $312,500. It's Heritage Auction. It's HA.com. But yeah, I was like, alright. Some DuckTales fans out there. It's like, listen, I like DuckTales back in the day. Not for $312,000, but... Hold on. They sold Oscars. There was a bunch of Oscars that went. The hammer that Mjolnir from Thor: The Dark World sold for $81K today. I thought this is what I was bidding on, and I lost it very, 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 very quickly. Hold on, I'm gonna show you a couple things that I think are just cool. All right, hold on. That people are rich, bro. Like, I could never imagine just tossing $1 million and just being like, yeah, why not? What are we doing out here? What are we doing out here? The White Ranger outfit. Yep, I literally just clicked on that, Howie. I literally just clicked on it. Okay. I think that's like the coolest stuff I saw. Yeah. They sold the Guardians of the Galaxy cassette player that Quill had and the Power Orb too. Alright. So, this one was not getting a lot of bids originally. This is Daniel Radcliffe's, literally on screen, his first wand from the Sorcerer's Stone. And I was like, damn! Damn! Like, the one, they had Sirius's from Azkaban that sold for a good amount. I actually was bidding on the letters from Hogwarts because I was actually going to give it to a friend because, like, he loves Harry Potter. I lost out on that. Those were thousands of dollars. I was like, I can't do that. So, this one, $93,750 smackaroonies. So, literally, this was his first wand. So, that's pretty cool. That's pretty dope. This is what I was bidding on when it was a lot cheaper. Bro, yeah, there's no way I could have bought this. There's not even halfway close. But come on. I thought this was the coolest effing thing. So it's a replica, but it's signed, has 27 signatures, Stan Lee in the middle. It's got Robert Downey Jr., it's got Chris Evans, it's got Chris Hemsworth, it's got, like, everybody. Everybody. That thing is sick. Mark Ruffalo, right? Tom Hiddleston, of course. Of course. They even got Stanley Tucci in there. And then it was like $40,000. And I was like, nope, never mind. It was like, you bid on this. I was outbid quickly. This is cool. So this was Mando. So they had the helmet that he actually used too. So it's the original one that they had. So that's pretty dope. Yeah, do I think $200 for an NFL jersey is a lot? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Back in the day, I was buying the limited ones. And they had that because they had the game day one, the limited ones, and then they had like the authentic ones. I was just buying limited because it was like a little bit nicer and had the stitching. And yes, as was just mentioned before, they even had this. That went for $45,000. $45,000. Came with that. I actually almost bid on this from the movie. It happened like a couple months ago. But it was really beat up. Like, real beat up. You know that thing does not smell good. There's no way. They had the Red Ranger, too, but Tommy went for higher because Tommy was the best Ranger, because of course. Because of course. Because of course. So, Saba, yes. Yes. R.I.P. Tommy. Best Power Ranger there was. Come on. Oh, ladies and gentlemen. It is minute 69. Kelsey with a tour letting us know. Nice. Nice. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I also like to just look at that site too because I'm a history nerd. So like there's things that I'm like, oh, that's really cool. And like I've gotten a bunch of Packer stuff from there because people just didn't bid on them. So every now and then there's good. It's just, I will warn you, the fees are really high. But yeah, they got some cool stuff on there. They got some cool stuff. So that's true. That is very, very true. It was the GOAT. The GOAT. They had a Packers Super Bowl ring on there. Yeah, they had a real one that was going for like $100,000. The last one I saw, I think it was a Super Bowl one. Eric won a 20. Congrats on the house. Next recommendations for Wisconsin. HW out of Green Bay shows that Badger State Brewing. Do they? Oh hell yeah. Frontline Pro, I know them. Central Wisconsin and GLCW Milwaukee area. You say his name so he'll appear. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. They learn from London and Paris and Tokyo, America, Scotland and Canada and Mexico. Come on! Gallon of fire! When I need furniture, my friend sent me that site that listed using fair rides. Was tempted to buy a mechanical shark for the living room, right? Right? A mechanical shark would tie in the whole room. I'm just saying. I like Billy because of the Triceratops. You know what? I respect that. Blue Ranger, Billy. I respect that. But Apple 10, also shout out and send out prayers. People of Jasper, 3/4 of the historic Canadian tourist town is burnt down. Oh no. I heard they had the wildfires going on, but no, that's awful. Yeah, I didn't know that it was whole town gone. That's horrible. Hopefully everyone's all right. Eric, it's ha.com. It's heritage. Downboy, almost full year of being a member. Just survived my first week in my new apartment. Let's go. How is it? How's the apartment doing? It was good? Goes to a tour. Have a great night at work. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for the donuts, but more importantly, the memberships. I appreciate you. Rounds, how hard is it to act excited about Baker at Lambeau for the Buccaneers video? I'm a professional, damn it. A professional. I don't know. I'd go camping again. I just don't know up there. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I heard Denver's getting smacked with the smoke. I saw that. So, I get a new Packers jersey this year. Yeah, maybe one of the receivers. Maybe. Griffin, congrats on the house, Tom. Appreciate you. Yeah, it's not all done yet, but we're moving along. I'm finally going to actually be able to step inside of it and literally see my house in person on Sunday. As long as Delta doesn't cancel my flight again. Spencer, with 20 ton. To start, congrats on all the money raised. You bring the community together to do great things. Hey, appreciate you. Thank you. Congrats. Secondly, how many wins the Pats get? I said around 6. 6 to 8. Depends on the offense. The defense, I think, is still going to be good. They were good at the end of the season. I think 6 right now. Joe, 252. Great to see you, Tom. Don't work too hard. Me never. No, it's fine. It's fine. By the way, folks, it is greatly appreciated, the flexibility that you're giving me right now for Coach. I know you're anticipating it. I know you want to see it. I cannot tell you the weight that is currently on me to get it out. I know. I'm so stressed out about it. I know. I promise it's gonna come out. I promise it'll be worth it. I promise. But it's a lot's going on, and it's a lot. It's a lot. Nathan Whitaker spent over $250 on my Marshawn Lynch jersey, taking a huge gamble on him the same year we got him. I wore it to the game we now know as Beastquake. It's my favorite jersey of all time. Also, more importantly, Nathan, you got that memory. Right? Hope you frame that. Goes to a good place. You know? Seamus, thank you for the $1. Appreciate you. Martin, thanks for the membership. Thank you. Get your house first. No, don't worry. It's going to be done in this house. It is going to be done in this house. Don't you worry. Well, almost all of it will be done in this house. Denver, Minnesota, Seamus, within the next week or so. I only have 7 left. So Patriots are coming out tomorrow. That's already done. It will come out at noon. And then, yeah, within the next week and a half, all of them will be done. Funky to fire. Sorry for belaboring the point, but you need to use John Boy's Viking series as collateral with Perna for Coach. It might work. It is long. I feel like Perna would be more excited to watch that than Coach, though. You know? Yeah, Nate, that's pretty good. Wookie! What's going on? I did, brother. Good, appreciate you. How's everything going? How's the fam? How we all doing? You know? Rocking. Last song we'll hear in Coach. It will be very similar to oh my god, I said it on stream, it's from Lost. Oh, hold on. Villager, what size jersey, Tom? You need McKinney? Medium. I appreciate you. Hold on. And Perna is in Coach. It's true. Oh, God. Hold on, I gotta remember it. I have it in my playlist somewhere. Please hold. I'm gonna see it and be like, oh, yeah. Moving On. Moving On by Michael Giacchino, who's a phenomenal talent. Phenomenal talent. Let's go, Wookie! But yeah, that's the song. That's the song I've had in my head the whole time. So, don't worry, Daniel's gonna be making something, but we good. Yeah, Kelsey, I'm gonna be looking to stream SummerSlam. I'm gonna try. I just need to book my transportation for Baltimore, and then I can know what I'm getting back on Saturday, but I'm gonna definitely get back in before SummerSlam begins. So yeah, I'm looking to stream it. So I'd love to do it with Wes, but it's family night. So that's it. What's your favorite historical movie that's accurate? I mean, it's recent, but I really love 1917. The way that they depicted a lot of aspects of that war were pretty damn accurate. It was pretty good. Ethan, I think Roman's going to come back. I think he'll have, like, old bloodline, new bloodline, probably for Survivor Series, for War Games. And then I think you're going to have Rock Roman for Mania, I would think. I believe so, Aztec. Yeah, Giacchino's really good. Really, 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 really good. Not Pearl Harbor. Good God. Pearl Harbor was so bad. What a god-awful movie. Do I see Cody losing at SummerSlam? I could. Oh, man. This is going to sound bad. All right, I'm going to put it, I think, in the nicest way possible. I don't think that the company, meaning WWE, has built Solo Sikoa up enough. I think some of that is based off the time that Solo was given. I think some of that is also based on Solo. And then again, like some on the company. But they gave him the big pinfall, like over Cody, at Money in the Bank. But like that didn't do, I don't think, a lot for like his reputation or anything like that. So I don't know. Like, I don't think he'd be ready for the belt. But that's also why I'm having a tough time buying into the story. Dunkirk was very good. I saw it on IMAX. Oh my God, it blew out my ears. That was crazy. But yeah, I don't think he's ready for it. And I just don't think that they've done enough. I mean, it became a meme online that this guy was just jobbing out to LA Knight for months, during Mania season. That's tough. You kind of treat him a little bit like a joke. He beat Cena, but too much time passed. So it wasn't active enough. So yeah, I don't think that he will. But it's tough to buy into it because I don't think they've established him enough. Wookie, two guys, do you know how much love for love? Yeah, I think it's going to be about 55. It's going to be about the guaranteed, though, and how it's structured. Guys, if I'll say it all sucks, Jacob Fatu is the real star. I know, people are really excited about that, too. Yeah, I think there's some folks that potentially outshine him within his own stable. Jonathan, which Marvel hero would represent the Packers? Captain America? Or Thor? Because I don't want the Vikings to have him. That's the only reason why. Plus, Clay Matthews had long hair like Thor. So, just saying. Look at Teen Cena adjacent. Dominic, my friend. There is no way. On God, we're gonna go off on a tangent now. There is no way that you just compared Cody Rhodes' 100 whatever day reign it is to John Cena. I lived through John Cena's reign of terror. I lived through it. I lived through SummerSlams. I lived through Manias. I lived through Super Cena wins. Cena's losing the whole time. Cena. Listen, I love John Cena, especially now. I think he was the perfect company guy. I love what he did with Make-A-Wish. That's incredible. But no, there is no way that he could even be compared to Cena's reign of terror. That man is a 16-time world champion, and it did not take him very long to get those 16 reigns. It was exhausting. 13 years ago now? You had Rey Mysterio after Money in the Bank and the Kiss and Punk goes, and then Rey Mysterio wins on Raw, and then Cena's like, you know what? I'm gonna take it now. And by the end of the night, Cena has it 16 times. No, he is not John Cena adjacent. How many world champion? One. And he got it 100 days ago. Nay. Sorry. Some of those Cena times sucked. They were really bad. Like, I was actively rooting for when John Cena got eliminated at Elimination Chamber after taking every single person's finisher, and he got pinned, and Edge was like, oh my God, like, I can't believe, that was the audience. They're like, oh my God, finally something different is happening, because it was Super Cena for years. We were like, please just go heel, because it would have just been something different. And again, I'm saying it was all love and respect to John Cena, but good God, the booking, it was, woof. Wrestling fans, we got it good now. We're eating now. But there was a time where it was rough. it was rough being a wrestling fan. Gods of Fire, Super Cena, and them going PGs. Why I stopped watching wrestling for like 15 years until recently. Yeah, a lot of people dropped out then. A lot of people did. So, again, all love and respect towards John Cena. And like, he 100% worked his ass off. Because he carried that company. All respect to John Cena. All respect. The booking of him was... And let's be very honest here. All right? You want to talk about wrestling? Let's be very honest here. One of the main reasons, and I will die on this hill, one of the main reasons that Roman Reigns could not get over. He was really over in that Rumble, but then he had the whole year when he became the company guy, and everybody knew that Vince and company were just going to shove Roman Reigns down your throat, and they had to bring out The Rock at Philadelphia to raise his hand, and The Rock got booed. That's how much they were like, do not make him another John Cena, because we just had all that of Super Cena, and then we were like, nay, we don't want the same with Roman Reigns. And then that man got booed. When did he not get booed, right? He got sick, which was horrific. He came back. He got cheered, which was great and well-earned. I am so happy about that. And then he continued on, and guess what started to happen? He got booed a bit again because people were like, we're doing the same thing. We're picking up right where we left off. And then he came back as a heel, right? And that was years. And the way he was booked, there was ebbs and flows. Some of the Bloodline storyline is some of the best things in professional wrestling. The storylines are so good. There are also lulls where Roman was like, okay, let's be very honest, everyone wants him back now. But bro, how many times did the Bloodline interfere? And that took away from, like, by the end, we were tired. By the end of Roman's being booked as the tribal chief, people were tired. And it became fun, and you got this electricity. When you had it last year with Sami Zayn, and you're like, yes, this would KO it. This is perfect. Then with Cody, he loses, and you're like, okay, great. You know Roman's not dropping it for another year. Tom, do you think Roman's going to win? No, because you built him up for 1,000+ days. The only time he's going to drop it is WrestleMania. So there was that pit in your stomach again of, all right, I'm just going to watch Roman win. But if it's booked well, and it's booked that he's a dominant champion and not someone who's just interference, fans would be more accepting of that, because I think that with the addition of AEW, with, of course, New Japan crushing it for the while that they've been crushing it, when you have fans who are exposed to other types of wrestling, and AEW, different style, New Japan, completely different style, I think that there is a decent chunk of the fans, especially like super wrestling fans, that are like, hey, we kind of want to see at least a little ingenuity with the WWE. And if they can't do it in terms of the wrestling style, you could do it in terms of storytelling, right? Because storytelling and the production value, nobody does it like WWE because they have a gajillion dollars. But I would argue, I find myself loving the AEW in-ring performances a lot. Storylines, he used a lot of work. Production, same thing. Not as bad as storylines, but I just love wrestling. So I think with Roman, one of the main things that was holding him back is because he was getting booked like Cena. And then the bloodline stuff just became boring when it was just interference. And now everybody wants him back because they're like, wow, like he really was that guy. And they are also hoping that when he comes back, there is going to be a little bit of a freshness to the booking. So that's what I'll say. Cena Reign of Terror. It was a rough time to be a wrestling fan. Sam Terror, what's your favorite song by a one-hit wonder? Ooh. Butterfly is always great. Like that's an OG. Come my baby, come my lady, you my sugar fly, sugar baby. Right? Yeah, let's come on, Butterfly. Come on now. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Bound to Fire. Sorry, Tom, Super Cena doesn't compare to Triple H. 02 Reign of Terror. Something's literally called in wrestling circles. Also, I lived through WCW. Fair. Very fair. Mason Fire. I did like Evan Bourne for a while. His high flying skills were awesome. Dude, because he was the guy who was allowed to do moves that you weren't allowed to do. Because after Brock Lesnar screwed up the shooting star press at WrestleMania and almost died, they're like, we can't do shooting star presses. And Evan Bourne came out and was like, I could do it standing. And they made him do it standing to show that he could do it. Yeah, I'm a wrestling fan, baby. So yeah, no, I agree. Because it was just something different. Flavor to Terror. Tom, what is your old man take? Mine is that adults are getting too comfortable with their kids watching adult content. Just saw Deadpool 3 and there were so many kids in the theater. Ooh. All right. My old man take. All right, so I have to summon my inner boomer, my inner Perna, if you will. Okay. This is my old man take because I think it's reflective of the time that I grew up in. I think that social media is amazing as a tool. I think that the primary function of social media should be a tool. It should be raising awareness about a cause. It should be getting fans or communities in touch with one another. It should be ways of celebrities or people who are famous to get in touch with fans. That part is great. Once it started moving from being a tool to connect people and started to become just this information harvester and occupy every second of your time and develop really unhealthy relationships with social media and all this crap that has come along with it, the pros strongly do not outweigh the cons. Not even slightly. Because I think that every good thing you see about social media, which I think is rare now, I think you have so much negativity that it's tough to justify its existence because of what corporations have turned it into intentionally. So, yeah, that's my old man take. Tom, just finished a 2.5. Whoa. Bro, first of all, kudos. For you to have that kind of commitment and also everybody in your group to have a 2.5-year campaign, that's dope. Time to create the next one. Planning a Spanish Inquisition-inspired campaign as a history teacher. Where should I begin my research? Well, first of all, nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. So surprise will be key here. There's a lot of stuff that you could do. I would say start looking into the Catholic Church and what policies get adopted and why Spain decides to do what it does during the Spanish Inquisition, and look how it impacts those who are really impacted by it. Those human relationships are very, very interesting. Griffith, your favorite WWE era? When Bret the Hitman Hart was there. Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels. Oh, yeah. I need our favorite match. WWE. Michaels Flair WrestleMania 24. I was there. That was a dope-ass match. Iron Man match between Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels is, if not the top, then it's Taker Michaels 25. So, yeah. Sports Tour, say as someone who's close to 25, you're 100% right. Yeah, I mean, it's just, I think you have a mix of things, and it's so interesting watching this develop from different perspectives, because I say that, right, as somebody who creates content on the internet, and without social media, the following that I'd have it would be significantly less, because I don't know if you count this as social media. I think there's a weird gray area. I think of it as posting, but that could just be me. And a blind spot on my part. But I think that, like, I've said this multiple times, like, I would not have social media if it wasn't for this job. Because I think that and if you follow me on social media, a lot of times it's like random thoughts if I'm watching something. I beat Ghost of Tsushima, post about that. Good God, what a fracking game. That ending, incredible. Side thought. During the season, and then it's a lot of promotional stuff, right? And it became, there for a year, I did this for so long. I want to say it was really only like 2 years ago. So 22, yeah, I would say it's probably 2022. There was a time where I responded to every single message I got. So from 2015 when I started this to around 2020, 2022 seems disingenuous. I feel like it's 21. I just don't have the proof to back that up right this second. I feel like it was 21. So like, yeah, for about like 6 years, I would say I'll give myself 6. I responded to like every single DM, every single one, regardless of what it was, unless it was like some hateful crap, then it was just obviously not paid attention to. And like in 22, things got like crazier as this started to grow. And like, I couldn't respond to people. And it was just like, oh man, I remember vividly when I let that go. I was sitting there on a week. I had just finished a Packers stream and the Packers lost. And it might have been after a playoff game. Great. Oh no, after the Lions game, potentially. It might have been after the Lions game, that week 18 game. And they lost, and I was just getting flooded with DMs. Flooded with them. And I was like, I can't respond to all of these. Like, there's no way I can. And I just finished a stream. I just finished a multitude of videos. I was like, I can't. And then it just piled up. And again, I like social media, but that's why I tell people, like, if you really need to get in contact, like, email me. There's a likelihood that I'll see it then, because it's just me. And I think that there's definitely some pros, because I have developed, like, so many awesome connections with people, right? From people talking about like their family members and like how the content has helped, or, you know, reaching out for people's birthdays and stuff. And like, that's awesome. And like, that's really cool. And that's why I be at the connection of social media. But at the same time, like, I got death threats for 3 months, like on social media. Like, that sucks. Anytime I say anything negative about somebody's team, there's usually like somebody who just takes it way too far. And I'm like, this is my opinion, man. They're like, you should die. I'm like, all right, that's not enjoyable. And again, like, it's that kind of stuff that's like, woof. I'm a 33-year-old man, and I taught high school. I can take it. I shouldn't have to, but I can take it. It's fine. It's fine. I can't imagine being a 6th grader and getting that. I can't imagine growing up. I grew up with MySpace, and then Facebook was there during college. And MySpace was stressful. MySpace was, oh my God, I'm in somebody's top friends. There was a girl that I liked in high school. I had a huge crush on them. And I was like, oh, I'm in their top 10. Cool. And like every week she would change it up. And like I would move up. And I was like, I was 6. I was like, let's go, boys. Let's go. I was 6. Dude, it was crazy. And like that in of itself is like not really healthy. And it's only been amplified by a billion. So yeah, like growing up as a kid right now, woof. Oh God, Jordan Love got the contract, son of a bitch. I knew it was gonna happen. Someone yelled, get on the couch, and I was like, oh, for therapy. Wow, he's the highest paid QB in NFL history? Damn! Wow! Holy crap, man. All right. 4-year extension. I like that. $220 million. Damn. Oh, I can go see Deadpool tomorrow now. That's sick. Okay, good. All right. Yeah. We got work to do. Yeah, Jordan Love got paid. 4-year, $220. Damn, that's a lot. That's awesome. Jay, oh yeah, no, we're gonna do a reaction video. Yeah, I'm gonna put it out. Yeah, I want to wait till, so we got 55. So, I mean, there's no shock there. We were literally just talking about that. So he got $55 million. Yeah. He got 55 mil. I mean, earned. It makes sense. It totally makes sense. Especially with Tua's getting 53. Because, again, you're paying for that potential. And the Packers believe in Jordan Love. And they just backed it up here. Damn. Yeah, congrats to Jordan Love. That is dope. That is dope. Yeah, I want to get, all right, 220. Record $75 million in signing bonuses, plus $155 million in new full guarantees. Damn, bro. Oh, my man got paid. Hell yeah. Let's go. Let's go. 155. So that's still under Tua, but gets a record 75 mil. That's nuts. That's nuts. There you go. Jordan Love got paid. 55 mil. This pen's not working. Not helpful. Hey, you're watching it live. You're watching it live. Hey, appreciate that. Appreciate you. Hold on one second, because we're doing a cajillion things. Go Pack, go, baby. Go Pack, go. All right, so 55 mil per year. Right, we got 4 years. I like that 4-year, too. It's going to be expensive. Everything's going up, though. That's fine. Everything's fine. So 75 mil, which is a record. That's crazy. That's good for him, man. That's so dope. Literally just created generational wealth for his family. Incredible. Freaking incredible. 155 in new guarantees. Oh, yeah. My man got paid. My man got paid. God believe. God believe. Absolutely. Awesome. Hell yeah. So that's going to be, yeah, it's a lot of money. I'm not surprised. Again, considering what we were doing, 53, you're paying him for the potential. It's a lot of money in guarantees, 155 mil, which is lower than Tua still, though. But big-ass signing bonus, which is awesome. The guy got drafted, and he sat for, like, all this time. Came out, and, you know, went through his ups and downs. Definitely did. By the end of that season, though, man, like, he was playing really damn good football. So is it a risk? Of course it is. With any of these QBs, it's going to be a risk. And yeah, you have to look into the amount of time that he's been playing. But the confidence that I have is that he's been with the Packers since 2020. The fans didn't see any of him in 2020 because of COVID. And the reports were not good. 2021, you saw him for a little bit because he was injured. He didn't play all the preseason games. And it wasn't really confident. Year 3, preseason's changing a little bit. Tom Clements literally helped significantly for Jordan Love. So the people in that building, Matt LaFleur, Brian Gutekunst, from the beginning, right? They know what they have in Jordan Love. So for them to turn around and give him $55 million a year, they know what they have in Jordan Love. They have seen enough. They see him in practice. They see him enough. They gave him this investment. So yeah, I'm pretty darn happy about this. And also, our backup QBs are awful. Have you seen the training camp reports? They're not good. They're not good. So, all right, here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. A lot of things to do now. I'm going to record a reaction video. So I'm going to go do that. It's cool. We're on Q&A. I'm going to go record a reaction video. I'm going to do a news episode about this as well. And then I might stream before then. So, either way, there will definitely be at least 2 videos and a potential stream as well. I'll let you know. But yeah, no, I have to move the camera. I have to move the tripod. So unfortunately, that's the only tripod that's hooked up right now. So I need to use it for that. But folks, I appreciate the hell out of you. I appreciate you. Oh, camp reports is, yeah, it's rough. It's rough. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't buy those movie tickets either, because I would not have been going anywhere. No, I appreciate y'all. This was fun. I only got to drink 1 beer. But hey, I'm going to drag this out for another 30 seconds because then I will hit 100 minutes, which is what these all have been. And I refuse to go lower because that's just me. That's it. Jason, I will enjoy Deadpool and Wolverine. I'm excited. Now I'll get to go see it. I'm going to have to go buy those tickets. I hope they're still available because after all this, they're not available. That'll be deflating. Just like a Tom Brady football. But folks, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to go make a whole bunch of videos. Have a great weekend. I'm Tom Grossi. And as always, go Pack, go. Jordan Love got